This is the Lamb says, hello Ave, thank you for making portfolio reviews. I've been actively exploring and developing myself in 3D for more than a year. I want to be able to create 3D assets with focus on realism for different purposes. Okay. So they're learning how to sculpt model humans, both scenes or locations like short characters. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh wow. Okay. Interesting. So this is very simple. I don't think this is a super powerful portfolio piece, especially because the rice thingies, they don't look like rice. Again, I think you're missing the surface scattering effect for that particular thing. You want me to show you? It's not that I want portfolio review to be over, but at the same time I'm a little bit tired. So here, let me show you a little example. So let's create a cylinder. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Oh. Let's do 8 subdivisions, caps, and round cap on. There we go. Make it a little bit more elongated. Awesome. Race transformation. So I'm going to go into mesh. I'm going to select that guy, go into mesh, start a mesh network. And then on the mesh network, I'm going to go to mesh distribute. I'm going to change this to mesh. I'm going to grab this sphere here into the mesh. There we go. Oh, I'm going to go here to the first cylinder and this repo. Wait. We go back. So this cylinder, very important. We need to center it on the ground plane. There we go. Now we grab that, mesh network, mesh distribute, change this to mesh. We're gonna use this sphere right there. Oh, why is it being pushed like that? Oh, because I forgot to. My God. Sorry, guys. Forgot to freeze transformation. So let's grab both of these guys. Race transformation, center pivot, all that kind of stuff. Okay, now we grab this guy again. Now we go to mesh. We repro this thing. We change this to mesh. We use the sphere as our input mesh. There you go. That's what I wanted. Now I'm going to go back to the original cylinder and I'm going to rotate it so that it's like this. There we go. Now we go back to the repo mesh and we're going to reposition this and do, I don't know, like 2000. 2000. There you go. So we got a bunch of like rices pretty much everywhere. Then I'm gonna add a random here. There we go. Random node. And we're gonna rotate this guy. There you go. So as you can see, we're creating a ball of rice, right? Let's play a little with the C variation. Let's play a little bit more with the randomness. There you go. I'm gonna grab this whole thing, just duplicate it, and boom. As you can see, guys, we have a ball of rice elements. So I'm gonna export this file, export selection. Gonna go here and let's call this ball of rice. Ball of rice. Yeah, now I'm hungry. Now I want some sushi as well. I'm in a meeting, guys. I cannot answer messages right now. Or not in a meeting, I'm in a live stream. Let's go here to desktop. Let's bring the ball of rice. Go. So we're gonna assign this material. And again, we're just gonna go like the color. It's not gonna be like perfect white, so I'm gonna go for like a little bit of an off-white, something like that. And we're gonna go to the transmission, and we're gonna change this to subsurface scattering. That's the secret, guys. The subsurface scattering is going to be the secret, because we can add a little bit of that like yellowish tint, yellowish hue. There we go. And the moment we turn on ray tracing, boom. Now, of course, we play with the roughness. We can make this very, very rough, like actual grains of rice, or make it a little bit softer. Then we can increase the intensity of the rice. There you go. So see how we get like the semi-transparent like color? That's what we want to do. And of course, if we go for another type of light information here, because this light is very, very harsh, let's go for like a, there you go, a softer environment. Oh, right? So now we have our balls of rice. So that's how I would approach the creation of some like rice balls, so that we get like the actual sort of like realistic effect. And then you can add, of course, like more variation on the, like for instance, let's add a little bit of fuzz, maybe not too much, but that's the sort of like effect that we're gonna get to get some like nice looking like rice grains, right? Like again, the subsurface is the secret sauce with this thing. Actually not sure what color should be. Maybe a little bit redder, something like that. So that's what I would recommend, Petaru, for this kind of stuff, right? Like, because I can see that you have the models, but it's the shader that's like failing you. Like this just looks like, I don't know, like flower or something. I like the animations. So do you have the necessary stuff to get a job? For simple things, yes. I've mentioned this before. Like, you can go to a local cafeteria and be like, hey guys, I'll make a small animation for you with like a coffee cup and the liquid and whatever, like a nice render. You do have like some of the information. However, if you want to become like a modeler or like a texture artist, you do need to, well, practice more modeling, practice more texture making, because we have some cool elements, but we also are missing some more complex things. So for instance, even though this looks very, very nice, and I like the complexity of the texture that you added here, the model itself, it's just a box, right? Like, it's just a box with a couple of bevels, a couple of like accessories, and that's pretty much it. So it's not giving me that much information in terms of your skills as a modeler as a whole. Okay, hope that is this a displacement texture? No, this is actual geometry. So as you can see, I made all of the geometry here, and now we're doing this. I do feel like maybe the scatter is a little bit too much. It's tricky. And another thing about subsurface scattering is it really benefits from having a backlight. So we definitely need to see sort of like the light going through. Like, that's what's really gonna sell the effect of like the actual subsurface scattering. And right now, sort of like blending too much. So again, it's a balancing act, right? Of course, we will need to like play with the mesh node so that it doesn't overlap things too much. But it's the, for the game with the displacement, I don't know, man. It really depends. I'll probably use a shader, to be honest. Unless I really need this silhouette, I'll probably use the shader, because it's gonna be really far away, right? Like, you're gonna see it like really, really far away.